Back again. That's some good stuff put up right there too, buddy. That treetop apple juice, that's some good stuff. That'll wet the gizzard. I'm back on it. Now I'm gonna run on on the Constitution for a minute. Patriots, listen to me. The Constitution is the supreme law of the land. The Bible's number one, the Constitution's number two. If you don't line up the Bible and the Constitution, you're crazy. You got rocks for brains if you go by it. That's all I got to say about it. I don't give a rat's behind. I'm in the club that you ought to join. Now look, I may post this on my channel. I'm in the Don't Give a Rip club. You hear me? I don't give a rip what they passed that don't line up with this Constitution and this Bible. I don't care. Because, listen, the Founding Fathers had more sense in their big toe than the Congress has got, the Senate, and the President all together today. Okay? Council on Foreign Relations, Trilateral Commission, Bilderberg, all of them. They so daggum dumb they couldn't pour piss out of a boot to put it in the toilet. Okay? And I know y'all thinking, my God, he ain't no Christian. No, I tell you what, buddy. Jesus turned the tables over because he had thieves in the temple. And I'm going to tell you something. Your body, your family is the temple of the living God. And when they come stealing from you, they are stealing from Jesus because he made you in his own image. See? But y'all don't want to hear that, you bunch of traditional preachers that ain't got enough guts to stand up and tell the truth because you'd lose your cotton picking collection plate. Okay? And by the way, when I was 11 years old and I was taking up collection in a Baptist church in outside of Rochelle, Georgia, I knew something was wrong with it because they'd break up in the middle of the service to take your money up. My God, let God do what he's going to do. At the end, if you preach good, you did good, put the basket at the back door, they'd be glad to give. You can't make them give. That ain't no different than the daggum tyrannical government. But anyway, I didn't mean to get on that. Let me get back on this. Listen. Amendment number 1. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. Now, look here. Y'all pardon this hairdo tonight. I'm just wearing the hat. I'm footloose and fancy free. I didn't fix the hair up. I'm really not worried about what I look like. As long as I get the message out, guess what? I've done my job. So, the government can't tell you that you can or cannot worship Jesus. I'm not telling you to worship or not worship Jesus. You got to make up your own mind. I'm not God. I'm not the Holy Spirit. I'm not Jesus Christ. I'm just laying the truth to you, and you make your decision. I'm not the Holy Spirit. I don't convict you. I love you whether you get saved or not, but I ain't going to hell with you if you never get saved. I'm going to heaven. Okay? Now, listen. Or abridging the freedom of speech, press, or the right of the people to peaceably assemble and petition their government for a redress of grievances. Watch. Okay. Abridging the freedom of speech or press. Let me ask you this. That ain't Budweiser, that's apple juice. Is the press bought out, American Patriot? Yeah, they're bought. They do not say what they want to say. They do not they do not put the truth out and let you make up your mind. They're bought out. Chris Matthews was getting tingling up his legs talking about Obama. So was Oberman. Sean Handy, he was told to talk about dadgum Anna Nicole Smith for 3 weeks. Alan Combs, on his radio show, every now and then I'll turn it on just to hear how stupid he is. Anytime somebody comes on there and differs with him, he cuts them off. You know, I mean, I'm pissed off at liberals and so-called conservatives. Let us put the truth out there, and by God, you tell us and rebut it, but don't cut us off. You know, the media's bought out and paid for. Okay, all of them. Fox Business News, CNBC. You know, they're all, well, the market just shut up. Most gain in last 2 days, and God knows when. But they didn't tell you the son of guns fell 35% in a month. Shot back up 300. Big flipping deal. Won't you go talk to the man that's lost 40 or 50% of his pension? You know? Talk to him. See what's going on. Yeah. Didn't mean to spit on the computer screen. Let me wipe it off. Man, I get to telling about this stuff. I get so passionate about it. And you know what? You know, if you don't stand for something, you're gonna fall for anything. Correct? But anyway, I'll move on off. The free speech ain't there no more. Okay? The free press ain't there. They bought out and paid for. If you can get through, call through and ask them. Say, why won't you let the truth come out? Because why do you want to cut us off when we say anything about anything? When it don't agree with what you believe in, Sean Hannity. You know? I mean, you run your flipping mouth, Sean, just, you know, letting out your heart be troubled. Dude, my flipping heart's troubled about you because you've been bought out and paid for. So is Alan Combs. So is Chris Matthews. So, and the list goes on and on. I'm not picking whether it's NBC or Fox. They both bought out, and we're sick of it. Okay? We're had enough. Anyway, let's move on to Amendment 2. So that's why, thank God for the internet. Let's do it as long as we got it. Because I got my free speech on here. I bought the computer, I paid for it. I paid for the flipping internet service. Okay? When you shut it off, I'll quit paying the flipping bill. You know what? Hey, look here. That road runs two ways, baby. The minute I'm censored, I'll shut it down. You'll never see me again. Okay? Because I'm not going to pay for something censored. If I can't have free speech on the internet, when I bought the daggum Toshiba laptop, I bought the other computers, I use them because I paid for it. Okay? I bought my truck, I paid for my daggum truck. Then I pay taxes on it every year. Buy a little decal. The government says I got to buy a decal to drive the own flipping truck I pay for, pay the insurance on, okay? I got to pay for the daggum. If I go out there and beat my mailbox with a baseball bat, it's a federal crime. I bought the friggin' mailbox and put it up. What's wrong with America? I'll tell you what's wrong with it. We sit on the daggum couch, watch too much TV, and believe anything that anybody said. Wake up and look for yourself for the truth. Our founding fathers died that you could have the right to be here tonight, and you could have the right to believe and say that I can take my kid to public school if I want to, and that's your business. Or I can homeschool my kids. Or I can go to this church, Catholic. If you want to go, go. That's your business. Or I ain't got to go to church. Or I can choose a doctor, or I can have a home birth. I delivered my last 2 kids, and it wasn't a flipping problem, and I didn't pay a doctor's golf membership for neither one of them. Preach it. I think I am. I'm upset tonight. I'm trying to get y'all stirred up, America. My God, I got a 2-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 12-year-old, a 15-year-old, a 19 and a 21-year-old, and by gosh, as long as I got breath in me, I'm going to fight for them to have a future like I had a growing up, you know? Don't you care? Don't the American people care that this nation is headed down the hill to hell in a handbasket? Don't you care? I know you do. But you just need to be woke up because you think I can't do nothing. Yeah, you can. Just like I'm doing what I'm doing tonight. I want to be in there with my pa-in-law. He flew all the way across this country to see me. But I feel compelled I got to do this. You know, that there's something called sacrifice. The founding fathers sacrificed and died. A lot of them died broke. Some of them got shot. You know why? Because they believed in something bigger than themselves. Do you believe in something bigger than you? Or do you want to sit on the TV and you want to get fat and drink your cold beer and watch football every daggum day? Or do you want to sit in there and play your daggum video games till you get to where you don't know nothing? I'm preaching tonight. Y'all wake up. Be back in a minute. God bless you.